Hello and welcome to the PM Show, your weekly roundup of what's new and going on in the PM world. How are we doing this morning, gentlemen? We all good?
Fine, thank you very much. Nice bright day here today, actually.
Fine fettle. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah. All good here as well. Yeah.
Are we all ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
Have
Absolutely.
you got all your presents?
What
I know what you two are like.
Fair, me and Shell have already said that we ended up buying ourselves. What's the coffee machine? You got Tassimo, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, because the Nespresso ones that we got, the pods are too expensive. We ended up getting a Tassimo one, Nespresso.
So you spent £100 on another one because the other ones are like 4p each more expensive. So after 5 years, you might have paid this off, John.
But they're back twice the price, literally twice. But
right.
You can't get them from supermarkets. You have to order them.
Well, that's because they're paying Thingamajig so much money to do all the adverts.
Clooney.
Clooney. They're costing him squillions to sit there.
Yeah. So we ended up having that, and we said, well, we'll have that as our Christmas present between us.
Very nice. Very good.
That was it.
I know Matt's answer because he's done nothing. Leslie's done everything, and he'll just be as surprised as anybody else will be Christmas morning on what people have got.
Yeah, including himself.
Yeah, including himself.
Yeah.
Look what Leslie's got from Matt because Leslie's bought it herself.
Hey, and I know she don't watch this, so Lisa's going to sort out her present when we've done with this. Because she knows, I know what she wants. I know it needs booking, but Lisa's going to do it because she knows what what the process is of booking this thing for her. So I'm like, that's good. I'll just delegate what I do best.
He's definitely a 70s man. Get the other half to do the lot. Absolutely.
Well, apparently my present's stuck in Scarborough, so I'm not even going to get it.
Oh right, okay.
So
is that Royal Mail's fault?
I have no idea whose fault it is. I've just been getting a picture.
Oh,
this is what you could have won.
This is what you will get at some point in the future.
Yeah, and then a couple of blokes will wheel it away. Never to be seen again. Even the poor old dog bed's got lost.
Oh, was it? Oh,
yeah,
no.
we've got one of them like Lula's, a fluffy doofy. Yeah, no, that's got lost. They've got to send another. DHL's lost that, I think, from what we can gather. So all good fun this year. I'm sure it'll be all right.
Christmas is going to be one of those years where it's going to keep giving. Literally, you're going to get all your presents and stuff into like the new year, February and March.
Yeah. Easter, come along, we'll get it again. It'll be fine. It is what it is, isn't it? So, yes, it'd be nice to have a bit of a break. Actually, we better put up our closing times on the site, Andy, when we've done this.
I don't do know.
Yeah, well, just to put it out there, we will be closing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow night.
Obviously, there's a Royal Mail strike on Friday, so we've got no pickups, and then we'll be back on the 3rd. We're going to take next week completely off because only 2 days anyway in between because I've got stuff going off, haven't we?
Yes, definitely. So we've got lots of bits happening in between.
So any orders that come in will be going out in the new year, which will probably be not a bad thing actually with the delays we're having anyway. Mm-hmm. So, we'll just have a bit of a break and a recharge and start again in the new year, isn't it? I think that's the plan.
Back at it, definitely.
That's it, absolutely. Phil's going to have an absolute ton of reviews to do.
Yes, I'm going to bring back an absolute... Obviously, I'm going up there between Christmas and New Year, and I'll bring back lots of stuff to review. So we've got some really cool stuff with that, actually. I must admit, it's funny because I honestly thought a lot of the stuff we've been getting in, we wouldn't see before Christmas. I would have put money on it. We wouldn't have seen it before Christmas. And it looks like, the last couple of days, with everything piling through the door. Yeah. So, talk about lastminute.com. But
it is,
it's going to be too late to get them out before Christmas. So,
we're all up at Matt's for Christmas Eve party, aren't we? At Doncaster DN.
Next to the park and ride. So yes, we are. So it'd be good. But anyway, we can have a good scoot round the warehouse because, to be honest, I need a restock. I'm crap. I'm going to come up with a list like this.
That's fine.
Andy, invoice me because I'm literally it's going to have to be on that one. So, but yes, we're going to go through, sort some stuff out, bits and pieces, and that, and then come back next year, and we're on it.
Start again up there. Got some good plans for next year as well, hopefully. So,
and hopefully next year should be more of a straightforward year. That's hopefully we won't have anything else, as in COVID, Liz Truss, or something else that happens. So yes,
we could say somebody else, couldn't we, who's really messed the year up? But we'll leave it because
we'll leave that just for a minute.
Yeah, my mortgage has gone up 140 quid a month in the past 2 months.
Sorry, what's gone up?
My mortgage.
Yeah,
£140 a month. We don't even pay a lot.
No,
because it's 140 quid a month that's gone up.
Disgusting.
No.
Ridiculous. That's me takeaway money gone.
That's his Domino's account, monthly account.
What am I supposed to do?
I know, absolutely crazy. But say, hopefully next year it should be a little bit more fluid, shall we say? Some stuff should start to move a little bit easier, and we can sort of get back to normal. And as I say, it's nice that the show scene is starting to open up and start to move again as well. Yeah, we can move around and be a little bit more freer, which will be very nice indeed.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay, so first up, we got the F-15, 45 years limited edition kit, because it's got the nice markings on it from the Lake and Heath squadron.
Yeah, and they are cool, actually. They're quite a nice tail art for an F-15, that.
It is, very nice indeed. So sadly left us now. We don't have any F-15Cs. They've got
No.
been
Does that
replaced
have
now by
the
the
two-tone
F-35.
camo on the top?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it's just different tail, isn't it? They've
Yeah.
just got the black tails.
No, there's not much on the box of this. Normally
No,
you
there's
get
not a lot giving it away, is it?
bit of bulk around anyway, so nice kits, these F-15s, actually, the little ones, aren't they?
Yes.
Really
So we got that one, and also we have, by the power of editing,
by the power of Grayskull.
we have the F-15E. We got the Mudhen, 72nd scale again. And this is the one that comes with the ground attack weapons and targeting pods and all the rest of it. So this kit's had a slight upgrade, and it's got the more modern, I think they call them, was it small diameter munitions sets? And obviously it comes with the lantern, the sniper 2 targeting pod. So, yeah.
I take your word for it. We've had this up on pre-order anyway, so it's
It's
been a pre-order that's come in. Again, I weren't expecting any of these before the new year, if I'm honest.
No.
But they've come in and they've been invoiced and whatever. So yeah, but they are cracking little kits, these F-15s. So they've come in, and obviously, as you can see as well, we've had a few messages about this one, which is the
Goes to Kiev.
Goes to Kiev MiG-29.
So
And again, out of all of the MiG-29 releases, obviously for 48 scale, because obviously there's been a few in 72nd and 48, this is the nice one, because this is the definitive proper one. Because Great Wall Hobbies MiG-29s, I think, pretty much hands down, they're the best out there. Very nice indeed. It's got the old slide moulding for the weapons and the bits and pieces. So this is the one I think most people have been waiting for, isn't it?
It's the one that initially people said wasn't going to happen, didn't it?
Yeah. This is a special, because it's not going to be available anywhere in China, is it?
No. Same as
So
the
it's an export
Su-27.
version, because they're trying to keep Mr. Putin happy.
Yeah, for some reason, but yeah.
They don't want to be cashing in. Seem to be cashing in. So yes, but this is, to be honest, if I was going to do one, which could be tempted, that's the one I'd go for, because I think that's actually really, really smart. It's a nice MiG-29. It's a beautiful kit alone on its own, and then obviously with the markings and the bits and pieces. And again, I'm quite surprised they did it. I can understand why it's export only, and you won't be able to get it off of certain grocery stores and that. Because of obviously of what it is, but it's nice to see we've got it over here, because it's the nice one, the very, very nice one.
Is the camo, is it all decals, or is it mass sets as well as decals?
What was the 27? It was both, weren't it?
Yeah, I think the 27 you got both, wasn't it?
I don't know. Shall we have a look?
Go on, have a peruse in the box.
So that's good. I thought Phil might take one as a.
I'll take one of these home, and I might just buy one because I quite fancy that. I've got a MiG-29 in my stash.
I'll be honest. Oh, we've got decals, because we've got a bit of photo etch and decals there.
Yeah.
I don't know about a mass set, for money. There's something in there. I don't know what that is. Is that a mass set? That bit. I don't know what that bit is. That.
All right.
I don't know. You'll have to do a review.
I'll do a review. I'll bring one back with me when I'm up next week.
To be honest with you, I don't want to take this out of the box, because they're a blooming nightmare to get back in. They kind of really fit.
Yes.
There's a box in the box, so yeah, Phil can take one and review it. But so that's it. That's another pre-order. So again, if you've got your name down and you've not paid, you can. And then the other thing I really weren't expecting, which Phil's going to take one to review as well,
Yes.
is the Cozzies.
Yes.
The Sierra Cosworth from the DM models, so new manufacturer to us.
Yeah.
And obviously, quite an iconic car, to be honest.
Yeah. Absolutely. And we were saying we spoke about, wasn't it April? We spoke about this originally.
God, yeah, it was April. I think
it was April, beginning of the year, and again, it was one of those we got really excited about, and it went very quiet, didn't it, throughout the entire summer? And then all of a sudden, it turned up, and it was like, oh, here it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, proper Cosworth. None of this whale fin tail 3-door rubbish. It's a sapphire.
I like the S course. I do.
My point is the weight of that tail on the back.
Keeps it down.
Does it go quick enough to hold it down?
Yeah, of course it does.
I thought it was about an
Why? Do you think it's just for looks?
Who said that?
So are we talking the original Sierra Cosworth 3-door or the Escort Cosworth later? Which one? Because they've both got a massive whale tail on them.
Well, yeah, they both. Yeah, I was going to go with the Sierra with it.
And they're both extortionate money if you want to buy one nowadays.
Yes. Oh, horrendous. Yes. Yeah. I must admit, a friend of mine did have one of those. He had this Sierra Cosworth there, Sapphire, and he managed to put a piston through the sidewall. That was like, oh, whoops. So it sat for a couple of years, literally in his garage, whilst he was trying to get it, source a new engine.
I think nowadays it's really hard to get hold of the engine blocks for them as well nowadays.
Yeah, because they've all blown them. That's why.
Because they've all been thrashed to within an inch of the life.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have been used for motorsports for earlier models where you couldn't get like the BDAs that used to go into the Escorts and things. Now they're using they've been using the
Sierra. Formula Fords and stuff for racing as well.
Yeah, they put them in Caterhams, didn't they, and all sorts.
Good
it's
engine,
surprised,
that's why.
I know it sounds daft because I know it's in this day it's an old engine, but it's quite a popular engine. You'd think they'd still do them, wouldn't you? Because they know they'd sell them. It's one of them. Do you know what I mean? It's like if Volkswagen made a camper van, a proper split screen camper van. People would buy it even though it's rubbish.
Yeah.
No offense to the VW lot, but you know what I mean? They are literally they are awful things to drive. But because of what they are and they're so iconic, it's like a 2CV and a Fiat 500 and all them sort of minis, a proper mini. They'd sell. People would buy them.
The problem is they wouldn't be able to sell them, would they? Because EU laws would say it'd have to have airbags and...
Health and safety now has cut that short. Absolutely, I totally agree. Yeah, I get all
and probably
that.
with the engines as well, the emissions.
Oh, yeah. They've just took the fun out of everything.
You'd have to plant a forest every week you drove it to offset your carbon.
They could be electric.
Yeah, convert it to electric.
They're bringing out the electric thingy, would you got? And the Volkswagen camper thing.
Yeah, they are. Matt wants that one. He wants that Caravelle, isn't it? The fully electric Caravelle they're doing.
If you've got 100 grand spare in your pocket.
They're doing the Buzz, isn't it? The Volkswagen Buzz fully electric thing. Looks quite cool. I like them.
It was actually cool, yeah.
I do like them. But yes. So anyway, back on track. So that's in. So we've got both flavours of that. So that's good. And I'll tell you what else we've got back in, which sold out really fast when we had them before. And this is the Queenie version.
Yes.
Tones out, and obviously with the recent passing of a Marge.
Yes.
It does still come with the Queen, doesn't it? It's still
it's on the box, so they can't put that, but that's why they put well known.
Yes.
The well known.
Yes.
So that's
otherwise they'd have to pay the Crown copyright for usage.
Yeah. So this is the limited edition one. Which is back again, but still, you've reviewed that, and it's cracking.
It's a beautiful kit, really, really nice kit. That I do like that one. It, as you say, it's obviously people can compare it to the Airfix one. The Airfix one's all right, but that one's got the real nice refined details.
The different levels.
It's chalk and cheese, absolutely.
Yeah, you can't compare them because they're completely different levels of what you want out of a kit. And to be honest, the Airfix one, you'll see later on, might be coming to a screen near you.
Yes.
And actually, it's good,
I was going to say, when I did the reviews of them,
you've
got that thing where you've got all the detail, and to be honest, the Airfix one has got more detail than I thought it was going to have.
Yes.
It surprised me the level of detail it has got, but that one's got it all and some. So
this is ground up because that's got a full engine and everything.
Yeah,
this is, like I said. I've seen that people's reviewed them both. There's just you can't. They're two completely different ends of the spectrum of modelling. Do you know what I mean?
To be honest, that's a good point because I often get asked why I don't do a side-by-side reviews. But again, it's night and day. You're comparing two completely separate kits, and that's why I like to do each kit when I do the reviews on its own merit for that kit. Because everyone says and that was a classic that came up this year. People saying, "Oh, could you do a side-by-side review?" And I said, no. Because, you've got the Airfix kit is to a certain price point. It's got, the parts and everything else. That one is full engineering type kit with everything you're building the engine and obviously all the running gear and all the stuff that goes with it. There's no point doing it because there is no better kit. Just depends on your type of building. If you're one of these people, like Matt says, beautiful weekend kit, the Airfix one,
It's
and you'll have a
fantastic,
fantastic, overall model and all the rest of it. But if you want something with all the tiny details and you really love getting into building engines and detailing and all stuff like that, you're probably going to go with that one, with the Gecko one. Because it is just, as you say, it's night and day. And that's the thing with a lot of kits when you do a side-by-side. Unless they're the same price point and they're literally a copy of each other, there's not a lot of point doing a side-by-side review, shall we say.
But I think the unfortunate thing with this, they both kind of came out at the same time and they weren't supposed to.
No, that's right.
And I think that was probably what pushed everybody to go, what's it like comparing them, where normally there's a gap enough where people's forgot about the first one and there's the new one, because that's how this sort of industry works, isn't it? It's always the newer stuff that people are interested in. But yeah, they just came out at the same time, so it was that natural thing of like, two ambulances and see what they're like. But yeah, like I said, they're just completely different.
Enough people have bought both versions, though, haven't they? Offers. So there's obviously a lot of interest in both. You thought.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I really like this ambulance.
Yeah.
I really do. I've even seen one in the flesh when we were at Duxford.
Yeah.
Knocking around, and it's like, it's just I don't know.
It's a cool bit of kit.
It is a cool bit of kit for an ambulance at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I was going to say, if you put a modern Land Rover, all that. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
And you look at a normal Lanny, ambulance Lanny, which is its, the new one version of, and it's like boring. That's cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Wouldn't like to thingy one, but I'd been quite fun owning it and running around in it. Mind you can't lock it. Look, it's only got a bit of canvas.
I was going to say canvas sides.
I don't suppose anybody would be ripping off with it, would it? God knows what horsepower it is. About 20.
Yeah,
yes. Not a lot.
It's one of those ones, they just take the steering wheel with them when they leave. Yeah. Clunk, take it off. Yeah. They can't nick it then, you haven't got a steering wheel.
Not like they're going to nick the radio, is it?
No.
Unless someone's chucked a Cosworth engine in one.
Well, yes, that'd be good.
Since chuck in everything.
Hey, look, when I had my Jeep, though, I used to do the thing where I used to know a garage literally 2 doors up from me, and they used to do car stereos. So I used to take a really old crappy car stereos, they're bins of them, they're just going to go in the rubbish, take mine out, and push the other one in, because some tow rag will come, unpop the sides, nick your stereo. If you hid it, they knew it'd be somewhere in the vehicle. But if it's on display and it don't even work, but they would nick it. And it used to be almost once a month somebody would have the stereo out. But that's what I used to do, because then I used to hide the real one in the vehicle, and then somebody would just pop the side, stick their hand in, pull the old one out. It doesn't work.
Yeah, but now they'd leave the radio and just nick the lanyard.
Well, yeah, probably.
Can you remember the pull out stereo?
Yeah, that's what I used to have, the little pull out ones.
And the ones where the front clipped off.
Yeah.
Yes, you can flick the front off, or you have the entire thing come out.
But the problem is everyone would put either the pull out stereos or the front bits in the glove box.
Yeah. Or under the seat.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't know where it was anyway. So
the thing is, you weren't going to carry it around like wherever you're going, were you? Yeah, walking around with a bloody stereo in your hand or whatever. Yeah, it's just how times have changed.
Oh, life now. Yeah, now you'd have to take the entire centre console.
Yeah.
Take the dashboard off. Exactly. You just take your phone now, don't you?
This is it. Yeah.
Happy days.
Cool. Very good.
New arrivals. Like I say, the Spitfire in from Airfix as well, which I think we must have talked about last week, and the F-35. So again, Phil's going to have a few things to take back with him, because I think there's a few other bits as well.
Well, the other thing that's in today is the Revell Hurricane.
Yes, that's coming in today. We're doing this in the morning, aren't we? So it'll be by luncheon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and also the Hobby 2000 Crusaders, one of Phil's favourite kits.
Beautiful.
Have you got yours there, or is it still here?
Don't
thingy, because
this is where a battleship falls.
I have a feeling it's maybe yours still.
Is it still with us? Is it?
I think
it might be.
I can't see it unless I boxed it. Because don't forget, I've cleared some of mine away, so I don't know. It may be with you, or it might be here. I don't know. So I will check it.
But anyway, because it's the Asagawa kit, isn't it?
Yeah, and it is a great kit. Hold on, I can show you. Just a momentary second. Because obviously it's reboxed once before by Edard.
Yes, Edard which is the one you built, isn't it?
Which is the one I did, which was this one, which was the last of the Gunfighter one.
Yeah,
I've got that one somewhere.
Which is this, but it's exactly the same kit, and it is absolutely a fantastic kit. Very, very nice. It's got beautiful recessed detail. It's what I call golden age of Hasegawa. So it's in the line. It's one of the later ones as well. So it's really, really nice. But you've got the nice wing lift there. It's fully detailed underneath that. It's actually not a bad cockpit in that either. The intake system's pretty straightforward as well to make that sort of seamless to get rid of all the things. You've got the gear. I think you get a couple of sidewinders, or you've got the big Zubi rockets, as you can see it on there, in the kit as well, which is unlike, because obviously with Hasegawa, you don't normally get weapons. No. So, but yeah, no, very nice.
There's not a lot of weapons on it, is there? Let's be honest.
No, well, they have got another version that carries bombs on the wings and stuff like that as well. So you can get it as well. Yeah. But it is a very, very nice kit. And again, we were talking recently about kits that are really straightforward. That's a really straightforward build. It's one of those ones which is very, very nice indeed. And it has got a wing fold as well. If you want to do the wings folded up, you can do.
So you go, everything in one box.
It is. No, it is. It's one of my favourite kits, to be honest. Yeah. So very nice indeed.
So that's doing today with, like I say, the Rebel Hurricane, which will be interesting to see after all the thinking about a wing.
Have you noticed on that? I must admit, I was actually on social media a little bit over the weekend, and there's a lot of retractions happening from people, shall we say. Suddenly all these sort of people who are kicking off about it, saying, oh, they've done that wrong, are suddenly really going quiet. And there's a couple of people saying, oh, yeah, when you look at it from this angle, I think they've got it right. And it's like, there you go. Everyone's backtracking slightly. They kick it to death, not knowing a thing about it, seeing a couple of, grainy photos, and that's really what annoys me about the internet. Everyone just jumps on it and then everyone just agrees. Oh, yeah, it's wrong. Is it? How do you know?
Yeah, you've not seen it from some photos anyway. No. Because, again, as well, regardless of that, I mean, the price point on that's brilliant.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
It's a really good price point for what that is. So, like I say, you will be getting one of those to take and peruse over, and you can review that and have a look. But I think when people start seeing that kit, it's going to become popular. Because what else you got? You got the Fly one that you've built, Andy, haven't you? And the really old Revell one. It's going
to be the best on the market, isn't it?
Yeah, easily. Yeah. And the great thing about it as well, the aftermarket people will jump on it.
Yeah.
So we will see other versions. And this is a B, isn't it? The one they're releasing is a Mark II B. Yeah. So obviously, I'm sure it's you'll see the conversions coming along for it and things like that, and you might see other flavors of it coming down the line as well.
Yeah.
To do the C and things like that. So I think it's a really needed kit, shall we say? Hurricanes we've spoken about for years are very under. Represented, and then obviously now we're sort of seeing them come along, especially the Bs, the Mark II, sorry. So very nice. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Just because it got overshadowed by the Spitfire, didn't it? Because it was a nicer looking aircraft.
Yeah.
The Spitfire was a hero of Battle of Britain, but it was actually the Hurricane was actually
Hurricane did the work.
That was the backbone of it, wasn't it? Let's be honest. So it'd be interesting anyway for you to see. So you've got a few reviews because you're going to have a Spitfire and all sorts. It's going to be fun.
That's it. I'll be coming back with a carload. Not as bad as Nathan, but
Yeah, he's going to need a trailer.
He's going to need a trailer.
Two cars.
So but apart from that, pretty much as we spoke about before, down in here.
Yeah.
All your bits and pieces as always down in there. So that's all pretty good.
Good to mega discount bit.
Mega discount.
Yeah, there's new stuff in the mega discount bit in the Andy.
There is.
Cool.
Look, some great walls, mini art.
Some nice stuff down in here with the mini art stuff. Yeah, absolutely. So again, basically 25% off or 30% to members through your special bit as well. So there you go. Some really nice stuff down in there. Like we said about Great Wall Hobby stuff, for the flankers, that's basically very nice as well. Yes, U35s. Indeed. And again, there's the other version as well of the F-15E in the 72nd.
Yeah.
So that one's very nice. You've got, I can never pronounce that. Last time we come on, how do you pronounce it? The wingy, spinny thing?
No idea.
I tried to do it when I reviewed it.
It's a Fotwolf.
No, we got no picture, Andy. Volt, quick.
Hey?
Call IT. No photo.
On what?
On the flingamajigger thing.
It's on the first bit. How can it not be on that bit? It's on mine.
Well, it's not on mine. I've got IT technical error. Look, we got a 404 error. Hello.
It's got to be there for it to be on the thumbnail.
No idea. I don't know.
Click on one of those, Phil.
All right, try another. That one's there.
That one's it.
That one's there.
Anyway, it'll be sorted. Don't worry about it. You
it'll
can see
be
what
fine.
it is.
You can see what it is. It's the spinny flingy. I've done a review on that back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't think I did that one. That's the Night Fighter version.
The Tribe Fugal.
Tribe
Fugal.
yeah.
Tribe Fugal.
Yeah, Natterjack.
That's Night Fighter. Yeah.
Hey, can somebody do Google Translate, please, into German?
I haven't got enough phlegm to do
that'll
it.
tell you how to pronounce it.
Yes. Anyway, so we got that. Oh, look, we got another one. Let's have a look at the normal one. This is the Japanese version.
No, it's not. It's got a ladder.
Hey?
Is it? That's not a thing, is it? Is it?
Well,
No, it has got. It has got.
yeah.
I've never noticed that.
I've never noticed that actually.
I've never noticed that. I thought it was just a red dot.
I'm thinking, I'll shut up now, but no, apparently, no, it
I
has.
suppose
Definitely.
it's actually in Japanese green as well. I've never.
Yes, that'll be it. And it's got palm trees around it. They didn't have many of them around Berlin.
I never noticed that. Yeah.
I've never noticed that either.
Yes. Anyway, it's got the boarding ladder, that one.
Yeah.
So,
Did they ship over on a submarine sometimes?
Oh, yeah. In parts. Strap it to the side.
You should build that for Luftwaffe Sig.
Yeah, it'd be a cool one, that would.
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it, with the ladder and stuff? Obviously,
Yes.
not Japanese.
Yeah, we'll convert it to Luftwaffe markings. Some nice stuff. We got some nice bits of military kit as well. So we got the armored bulldozers as well, and we got the who did that? Somebody actually did that. One of our group builds, wasn't it? Did the tractor?
Yes, I think they did.
So nice bit of job on that. Look at that, £24 bargain.
Well, Matt told me to put the bulldozer up, so I wasn't sure which one he meant. So
they've all gone.
All of them, yeah. No, I did say all the bulldozers. And
what's it?
And also, if you're into your T55s and 54s,
yes, and these aren't the interior ones, so they're not as. I was going to say not as complicated. I'll take that back. They're not as parts heavy.
Yes.
Having just finished a mini art kit that's took me a year.
Again, they're very detailed, aren't they?
They're brilliant.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, that Grant tank I built is brilliant, and it's only took me a year because I've had other stuff going on. It weren't the kit, and plus I smashed it and had to rebuild it. But they're really good. I don't know, mini art kind of get overlooked. I'm a bit of a mini art fanboy anyway, but I don't know. I just like the subject. But their T55s are probably the best anyway, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Very nice.
T50.
Very nicely detailed.
Yeah.
I'd say the Hobby 2000, which is obviously the Revell Spitfire, can vouch for that. Beautiful kit, really goes together well. And again, £30 or £27 with the resin and the mask. Oh, absolute bargain.
That.
Yeah.
Absolute
all
bargain.
day long.
Yeah.
And then obviously some of the stuff we've spoken about before. Again, this is all 25 or 30, depending where you are, percent off. Or they're all brand new and sealed. This isn't my reviews or damaged boxes or anything else like that. This is all brand new. This is going to end on January the 3rd, 4th-ish time.
Yeah,
maybe
when we're
5th.
back.
When we're back to work, that will end and it will be then vanished. Poof. So this is your last chance to get it. I know the postal thing and everything else is crap, but obviously you've bagged it then, so it'll turn up at some point as you go through. So yeah, some really nice deals down in there, so you can get those ones. But don't forget, it does end beginning of January.
And there's still some more to add.
Yes, we'll be drip feeding it throughout the festive period.
Can I make a personal appeal?
Yes.
Please buy it all, because I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do with it once it finishes.
Then it'll go in our mega sale. That'll go into our spring sale section.
Well, I was thinking the January sale bit.
Yeah, January sale area.
We'll work that out in the new year, it'll be fine. There'll be another bit. No, I mean, to be honest with you, still like the Great Wall and stuff, it'll just go back into the Great Wall.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just go back into normal stock.
Into its own section.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, you're not going to...
No, just...
All right, I thought you was going to chuck up then or something.
No, just...
Like a bit of,
Yeah, don't do it. I've got to edit it out if you do.
What? Yeah. Oh, lovely. Nice.
Last week.
Live projectile vomiting on the PM show.
Nice bit of weathering.
Just to go into the specials bit.
Yes.
There's not a lot in there, but there will be because we've just had a delivery of a load more damaged stock.
Right, okay.
So Andy will be putting that up today, probably, when we've finished.
Yeah.
So if you want to go in there, there's some proper good stuff as well, actually. Some really good Tamiya as usual, some a few new, some of that one's deleting down the bottom, but yeah, some Italeri and some Zvezda have come in because obviously we get it out of Obico that's damaged, but some really, I'm quite impressed
nice
actually what's turned up, some good stuff. So that'll be up there. So if you have a peruse in there when this comes live,
yes,
you will.
We'll get that all in there and updated.
It'll be then updated. So pre-orders. Let's get to pre-orders because this is where we need to be. There it is. That's all you need to do.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm amazed how many. Well, I'm not amazed, but I was surprised so quickly how many
What do you
people.
mean amazed? What do you mean?
But just how quickly people put their name down.
Everybody needs a PM mug that's in one piece, Andy.
Yeah.
You're not
Andy,
getting one.
Andy does a limited edition version of mugs that are smashed.
I've already told my wife that I'm ordering 10. Might end up with one left at the end of the year.
Yeah. Are you going to play the law of averages?
So yeah, the way this is going to work, obviously, members, it's up on pre-order for you now. You can guarantee your slot, and then obviously we're going to get a run done, and then the others will go for general sale afterwards if there's any left. So yes, but yeah, look at that in nice blue, but also pretty much matches the PM.
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, look, it's not too far off the badge.
That's it. Very nice. So if you'd like your PM Models UK.com mug.
So this is because it's a pre-order anywhere but Australia.
Yeah, we can't ship to Australia.
So, you know, anywhere else, get your name down because it's pre-order. So obviously you will be paying your VAT.
Yeah.
That won't be added. But because you're being
that's
imported.
Europe, isn't it? Yeah, if it's Europe, it'll be the price will be less VAT, and then obviously you have to pay the VAT once it gets imported. But yeah,
and your import duty, handling charge, breakages, whatever, you'll have to pay that. But that's your thing. But yes, so yeah, if you want one, members obviously get your name down, and then everybody else will go on the site after. So this is our first bit of merch.
Yes,
it says PM Models 1:1 scale mug.
Yes, yes, on the title. Very nice. Anyway, so we've got that one in. Obviously, the TACM helicopters, hopefully we'll see in the new year. Yeah,
we're going to have to obviously get our thing and shut them down probably tomorrow, to be fair, because I think that's going to be due. The other thing that's up there, which is a really, 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 really short, and I mean short, pre-order, is Hobby 2000s, wherever it is under. Where is it?
That one.
There, yeah.
The 110s.
The 110s. This is obviously the Dragon kit, which was not long reboxed to go from Revell.
Mm-hmm.
So you got two different versions of it, but we do actually need it in like stupidly quick. So after you've watched this, if you want, get your name down, because I've probably got to tell him tomorrow or Friday at the latest.
Well, he's not in Friday, it's tomorrow, isn't it? So.
Well, tomorrow then. Yeah. I'm sure I can stretch it a little bit, but not a lot. So yeah, if you do want one, please put your name down ASAP, because otherwise it's got to go. And then I think that's the last of the pre-orders, to be honest, as in it's just the normal stuff which are all over to next year. And then we can start again. Because what we have had in, and it is being trickled out there, is Revell's sort of releases for next year. But we will cover that on our first Wednesday back.
Yes.
Because we're just doing a roundup and stuff today. You've probably seen it's all over the internet anyway of what's coming out. Mm-hmm. So some interesting stuff and some that I think sort of we'll discuss sort of on another show, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll do that into the new year so we can go through their listings and see what comes out and when.
Because obviously Airfix will make their announcement, won't they, in January? Normally they do theirs now for the year, don't they? And hopefully will ICM and some of the other companies too will sort of January, February will start filtering through for their releases. So obviously being thing with ICM, they're still kind of catching up, aren't they, from what happened earlier on, but they're getting there. It's, you know, it might be interesting to see what they're doing next year, actually.
Some nice stuff, hopefully. Yeah. Good. Oh, just speaking of mugs, I've got 9 left.
Just you don't want them. You want a PM one. No, they're so last month, mate. Take it away.
Is that 9? Is that 9 left, including?
Yeah, you're okay. I've spoken to it. When he said to me about it, I was like, "You're all right. I've got that, so you're fine."
Got it covered.
I've got replacements coming for Andy. Clearly.
I think
between that and canopies, you're a nightmare.
Every single year, my wife seems to break my mugs.
Yes, I think it's deliberate.
I had that one a couple of weeks, and
I take it personally.
Completely smashed it.
Yeah. She needs some anger management.
Yes.
She needs.
Yeah, she needs to get back down the gym more.
Yeah.
Right, questions. Ryan says, "Hi Phil and Andy and Matt. We're all here today. I was wondering if you could point me in the right direction of where I can get Galaxy Tools riveting wheels, I think he means, that Phil reviewed. Are we going to stock them at PM?
No.
To be honest, it's
Evil Bay, innit?
Yeah, or Amazon.
Have Amazon got them? I thought it was Evil Bay.
Evil Bay's definitely got them. So if you go over to old Evil Bay and just put in their Galaxy Tools, you come up with all their stuff. They do them in 2 flavours and 3 flavours. Do small wheels, big wheels, and also the one for getting in corners, like I did the review on. But I'm pretty sure you can get them on Amazon as well. But yeah, they all come direct out of the fair land of China.
Yeah.
So yes, that's it from that. You can, I think there is other people selling them, but they just buy them from China, bring them over here, and then stick a percentage on top. So, but yeah, if you buy them off, they're only like, I think it's like 12, 15 quid. So they're quite cheap. But yeah, it's just, hey, they do the job. And if you can't get hold of Rosie the Riveter these days, or their new version, which is really expensive, then I think they're, pretty much a good option.
Rosemary the Riveter or something that's called.
Oh, is it Rosemary now?
I think so. Something like that. I've got them on a watch list. It might be Amazon or something. I'm sure it's a Rosemary the Riveter or something. Yeah. So anyway,
to be fair, if we were to import the ones at Phil Sheds, we don't have to bump the price up anyway.
Yeah.
To cover the cost of importing,
shipping costs,
and taxes.
Yeah.
So you might as well just can't buy them directly and save yourself the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brian says, gentlemen, your advice, please. Which is the best 148 scale MiG 21 kit? Not much of an aircraft builder. So these the ease of construction trumps ultimate accuracy. And from that point of view,
Trumpeter one.
Do you know? I've built a couple of the Edard ones, and they're beautiful kits, and I don't think they go together. They go together really well anyway.
Weekend ones, though, isn't they? You can get the weekend ones, so you get all the extras if you want that. I've like I say, Phil. Well, I've never built a MiG 21 full stop, I don't think, so I can't comment. But you've built the.
I've built the Trumpy one.
I've built a couple of Edard ones, and they honestly they fit together. Absolutely beautiful. No problems with them at all.
You got 2 options. The Academy one I'd avoid because that's really old.
The Academy one's a bit long in the tooth now. I don't think you can
get it anyway. I think that's really hard to get hold of. I don't think it's even in production. So Trumpy or Edard, isn't it? But like I say, if you don't want a thing, just get a weekend edition one because they're cheap anyway. They're under 20 quid, I think, aren't they? Or just over 20 pound. I think
you'd have to buy a mask set for it, but you'd have to for the Trumpet one anyway, wouldn't you? So.
Well, unless you like manual masking, it's not. Not that odd, is it?
No, true.
No, but yeah, both of them really. As you say, if you more of a straightforward build, shall we say, in the construction, then definitely the Trumpy one. I've built that one. There's a video build up on that. Goes together, no problem at all. There's not many parts, so it is literally a shake and bake kit. But if you want something a little bit more detail, finer surface details, things like that, then it's definitely going to do the Edard one all day long because the riveting on it's beautiful. The wheel wells are all gorgeous straight out of the box and all the bits and pieces. So yeah, you got 2 options. Really, that's where you're going to go.
The thing is, though, with the Trumpy one, you can do the early version of MiG-20 on the F-13 with a short cone. Where obviously Edard's never done that version. No. So depending which one you want to do as well. But then obviously, apart from that, Edard cover all the other versions of the later ones, don't they? Literally.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it's just the MF you can get with the Trumpeter kit as a later one. So yeah.
Nice. But yeah, no, both of them very, very nice kits. Those, honestly, with the price of them, you'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So cool, good job. That's it. Questions?
That's it. That's it for this year.
That's it for this year. Done. Whoosh.
And that's it.
Finished. Draw a line under that. Moving on.
It'll not be a year I miss at all.
So just to round up, we'd like to thank everybody who's
absolutely supported us,
watched the shows, whatever, you know who your heart and everything else, and all obviously the guys off the forum as well that do all the pre-orders and everything. So big thank you from the PM team.
Yes, absolutely. Because again, without you guys, we wouldn't be here. It's as simple as that. I know I say it a lot, but it really is true. Without your sales and support and bits and pieces, we wouldn't have a company. Andy'd still be at B&Q, for instance.
Probably not. Actually.
Before we headhunted Andy from B&Q and brought him over here.
B&Q, but yeah.
So yes, and obviously for Lisa as well, we worked tirelessly behind the scenes. Bless her, we have to give her a shout out as well.
Yep, absolutely.
Who's doing all your picking of your orders and sorting all the stuff and bits and pieces like that, and clearly gets Matt's Christmas presents for his entire family.
Yeah, absolutely.
So and everything like that. But yes, no, but a massive thank you to you all for obviously your support and the pre-orders and bits and pieces. Yeah, it's absolutely blows us away. You never cease to amaze us sometimes, because sometimes we go, how many are we going to get? And we're like, oh, I don't know. So we get 30 or 40 and we end up doing needing 150. So,
like Harrier.
Like the Harrier, for instance. That
We did
just
say
went
that
mental.
the Desert Babe was going to struggle to be topped,
Yes.
but the Harrier
Yes.
did it like.
To be honest, every year we do something, and like, you know, back in the day we did some of the Edard ones, wasn't it? And they were, you know, really high on the pre-orders. And we'll never beat that. That's like it. And then someone else comes on and then say this year with a Harrier as well, it just went absolutely critical on that. So yeah, no, fantastic job. And as I say, it's brilliant.
I wonder if we'll have anything like that next year.
Well, this is it. But every year we say we won't, and then we do. So
yeah. I apologise if you can hear that noise. They're taking scaffolding down in the unit in between us, and it's like proper loud, banging and crashing. So
that's all right.
If the mic picks up. But yeah, so that's it. So
that's it for the year.
Happy Christmas, happy holidays, happy whatever you're doing.
Yes, definitely.
And we will see you in 2023.
2023, crikey, who knew?
Or if you remember, we'll see you tomorrow night in Christmas jumpers and silly hats.
Yeah. We're on tomorrow night. We'll be back with you.
With a Baileys, I think.
Yes, we're all going to have a Baileys. It's Christmas hats and jumper night, so you all got away all your stuff.
Yeah, and Andy's got to send you over your photos of your completed builds.
Yeah, can you send us all the... I know it's going to take forever, all your completed builds over, Andy, because I need to show them on tomorrow night's show.
Mine are just going to be an hour on its own. I've done that many.
I think I sent them last week to you, Phil.
Can I have both of them again?
Yeah. Hey, Andy, at least you've beat John.
Yeah, you beat John.
You've beaten John. So that's it, mate.
How has he done this year?
A grand total of
1. Uno.
Yeah.
So yes.
Sit back.
He's been busy. He's been striking for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. You think you'd be churning them out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he should be.
Not doing it.
I suppose it's because he's been busy rebuilding his bathroom, isn't it? And
well, if he hasn't.
Well, he hasn't. He's been stood in there despairing at it.
Yeah, looking at his Victorian toilet.
Yeah, that's it. That you can't use. Anyway, right, we will leave it right there then.
Carry on.
So yes, we will leave it, but say massive thank you to you guys. Without your support, and then hopefully next year things will get a little bit more back to normal. We can get stuff going. We'll get going with everything we've been doing. We have got new products and new lines that we'll be adding to the PM lineup next year as well. So we're very excited about those ones. So we'll be talking about those a little bit more in the new year as well. So yeah. Right, we will leave it right there. Thank you very much for joining us. Remember, you can see us live tomorrow night for members. We'll be on with you. If not, I'll be back with you for the worldwide on Friday for my little roundup show as well. So until 2023, happy modelling, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.